Hi everyone, welcome to Ivy Spiritual Messages and Tarot. If you are new to the channel, welcome, and if this message resonates with you, please consider supporting the channel by clicking subscribe and hit the notification bell next to it so you'll be notified whenever I'm uploading my next video or whenever I'm going live next for my tarot reading session. And also don't forget to let me know in the comment below on how the message resonates with you. By doing so, you will also automatically be eligible for monthly giveaways reading, which I will be doing every month by the end of the month. Alright, without further ado, let's get into the reading. So as you may notice here, we are back with another pick a card reading. So for today's pick a card reading, the topic will be when will they be reaching out for reconciliation or reunion. So this particular pick a card reading is actually a continuation of the previous pick a card reading, which will they return with a commitment. So if you haven't watched that particular pick a card reading, I will put the link up there so you can just click on that. All right. And the next part of this series will be on how you can speed up the reconciliation or the reunion. So to know about that, again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll directly be notified when I upload the next part of the series. Okay, so as usual, we have 3 cards here. Now the first card is being represented with the blue earring, as you can see. Okay. The second pile is being represented by the green headpiece. And the last pile number 3, is being represented with a silver ankle chain. Okay, so all you need to do here is just take a few deep breaths, meditate of your person, and then choose the pile that you are most drawn to. If you need more time, you can just pause the video and meditate more and then choose. I will put the timestamp in the description box as well as in the comment section. Alright, so without further ado, we are going to look at the first pile here. Let's move it to a side. So first pile is with the blue earring. Okay, so the first card here is the 5 of Cups. The next card here is Ace of Pentacles, and then the next card I've got here is 4 of Pentacles. Let me move it a bit. Alright, so for those who choose pile number 1, I do feel like you and your person is currently in this mode of 5 of Cups mode. What does it mean here is basically indicating that you and your person could be in this energy of regret, of just focusing up on the spilled milk here. And I do feel like this is basically you and your partner are basically like trying to focus on whatever happened in the past, and also this is basically the energy like basically like reminiscing in the past, like overthinking about what if, you might be even beating up yourself or blaming up yourself, like the breakup happened because of you, because you're too clingy, because you're just too emotional, that kind of thing here. So basically lots of inner blame here, lots of sadness going on between you and your person. Your person could even be in a place of missing you here, like, okay, I do feel like this is also my fault. I'm just focusing up on the spilled milk here. How am I supposed to tell him or tell her that I still want to be with her? So that kind of energy here. And what you are missing out here is basically the remaining 2 of Cups. So 2 Cups is basically indicating that there's still love to give. There is still an opportunity to give out to you here. So it's just like the matter of they actually finally realizing, okay, this self-pity, like just indulging in all this sadness and focusing upon this spilled milk is actually not going to be of any help. I'm just going to pick up myself and just go reach out to her, and I'm just going to pick up myself and go tell her that I still want to be with her, that I still want the reconciliation. So that kind of energy that I'm getting here. So once they finally realize that, so once they finally make up that decision to actually leave out everything in the past, to actually leave out all this focusing up on the spill mill, all this focusing up on the sadness. They're finally going to come towards you, offering you something. So what they're going to offer is being represented with the Ace of Pentacles. Now this Ace of Pentacles basically indicating a solid offer, something small, but this is basically something small that can be built on a solid ground. So this is nothing like mind games offer, nothing like emotional instability, nothing like that. This is basically they finally learned their lesson, like all this time in separation, all these times without you here, like maybe they have already had someone else before, so that the relationship didn't work out, and they finally realized that your true worth. So they finally going to build up themselves in a sense that they're finally not going to offer you something that is basically they are not going to offer you that is not tangible, that is not can be hold off responsibility here. So they have learned so much, they have grown so much here, and this can actually be proven with the offer that they're going to offer to you. So the commitment, so I do feel like the offer that they're going to give towards you here is definitely a commitment here. So it's quite a good card to get with the Ace of Pentacles, which is indicating a new solid beginning here. And the next card that I've got is the Four of Pentacles, which is could be indicating your side here. I do feel like when this person comes back, you will be a little bit closed off here. Like you just might be a little bit scared of allowing this person again to come back, because you're just unsure if you can trust their offer, or like if they actually come back, change. This Four of Pentacles also indicating that you might be focusing on, like, all this time in separation, you might be actually focusing upon building up your finances, building up your career, or basically like building up yourself here. So at this point of time, the relationship aspect or love aspect of your life is definitely not one of your main concern here. So I do feel like when this person comes back, you might just not as excited as you would be. But overall, I do feel like this person will finally be realizing that your true worth, and then come back to what you're giving you a new solid offer here. And the next card that I've got here is the Knight of Wands, which is indicating that, as you can see here, this person will be returning with a rod and flowers. So this is like definitely this is definitely a reconciliation coming up here. So when this person comes back towards you with a reconciliation offer, with a reunion offer here, it will be solid. It will be something that can lead to a commitment here. And this Knight of Wands also indicating that the relationship, like everything between the two of you, will be taken up into a much more better direction than you had initially hoped for. And as for the timeline that I would get for you here is being represented with 9. So I do feel like this reconciliation, this reunion can be happening sometime between 9 weeks to 9 months from now. Most likely could be in the month of September. So I'm getting like could be something to do with the month, most likely could be something to do in the month of September, if not 9 weeks from now. Alright, thank you so much for those who chose pile number 1. I hope the message resonates, and don't forget to click subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can check out the next part of the series on how you can speed up the reconciliation process or the reunion process here. And also don't forget to let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. Alright, let's move on to pile number 2, which is being represented by the green headpiece. Okay, so the first card here is Temperance. The second card is Page of Swords, and the third card is Page of Pentacles. For those who chose pile number 2, I do feel like the only thing that you are needed at this point of time is just balance and be patient, because I do feel like your person is already in this, like your person is almost there to reach out to you for reconciliation or for a commitment, because it's being represented by the Page of Swords and it's being represented by the Page of Pentacles. An age gap could be significant between the two of you here, but I do feel like your person is actually already in this age of just like coming towards you, sending you this message. So I do feel like this person is already typing a long messages for you here and just about to tap the send. So it's just like a matter of time they will click the send button to send you the message. So this Page of Swords here, I do feel like your person has been watching you. This could actually be a stalking, like basically watching you on a social media, or could even, if you don't have a social media, this could be actually asking about you through a mutual friends, or even like driving past your house, like basically watching you energy here. this page of swords also is someone who is calculating. So I do feel like your person is someone who is actually really calculating type here. They could be calculating their movement, like they could be calculating, okay, what am I supposed to say now? Like they're actually like trying to, they basically trying to spend time on how to arrange the communication, on how they can approach you, on what are the things that they need to tell you, so you can actually accept them back here. The page of pentacles here is, for me, is basically indicating someone who wants to offer you the world. So I do feel like the communication, the message that will come to you here will be consisting of how they missed you, on how they have learned so much without you here, and how you have affected their life in such a positive way, and they want to offer you the world. They want to offer you this reconciliation, this reunion in a committed sense here. And this page of swords energy for me is, if both of you are not having a significant age gap here, this page of swords energy is also indicating like there could be some kind of immaturity here, or if not, this is also could indicating the offer that they're going to give out to you here is not as big as you wanted. Again, they're not coming up as the knight energy, or they're basically not coming up as the king energy here. So this is like basically something small. So I do feel like you might even be getting like a hi, how are you kind of text here for one day, and then a few weeks after that, and then they will be coming out towards you telling you, okay, I missed you, I want to reconcile with you. So for those who chose pile number 2, when you get the message from them, even when the first message is not something that directly going for reunion, or I miss you, or I want to reconcile with you, when they're just asking like, hi, how are you, if you choose to reply, you can reply, but try to keep your cool here, because I've got the temperance, which is indicating balance and be patient. Now when this person reaches out towards you here, the ball is in your court. So it's basically on how you're going to play it. So how you need to play it here is being represented by the temperance card. As you can see here, this person is just chilling by themselves, because they know the universe and the angels are actually working behind them. As you can see here in the background scenery, everything is just flourishing, everything is just like working by themselves here. So that kind of energy that you need to be into when this person reaches out towards you, because when you give a little bit some time, or 1 week, 2 weeks, or even a few weeks after they first reaching out towards you, and then they will be coming up towards you, letting you know that they've missed you and they want to reconcile with you, and all those sort of things here. And the card that I've got for you next is the karma card, which is again indicating that basically just keep your patience, basically just keep your balance, and just let the nature, just let the karma take place here. So I do feel like your person has learned so much of karmic lesson without you during your separation here. So, and this is also basically indicating that you have already put so much of good karma, so much of good deeds out there, and this is time for you to repay. This is time for you to get back all the good karma that you have been pushing up into the universe. So again, I do feel like when this person reaches out, they are going to like test the water kind of energy I'm getting here. So try to keep your balance and be patient, and then slowly after that they are going to give you the commitment, the reconciliation that you needed. As for the timeline that I'm getting for you here is being represented by the death card. So I do feel like the Scorpio season could be significant. So I do feel like you could be reaching out to like this person will be reaching out towards you, or give you the commitment here, like the reunion or the reconciliation offer here could be sometime during the Scorpio season, which is mid-October to mid-November. All right, thank you so much for those who chose pile number 2. I hope the message resonates, and if it does, stay tuned for the next part of the series, which is how you can speed up the reconciliation process. For that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, so you will be notified when the next part of the series is being uploaded. Also, let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. And now we are moving on to pile number 3, which is being represented by the silver ankle chain. All right, so pile number 3, the first card that came for you is 10 of Cups, the Tower, the 8 of Pentacles. All right, for those who chose pile number 3, I do feel like your person, so I'm getting two different scenarios here for those who chose pile number 3. So the first scenario that I'm getting here is that your person could actually have some kind of a family issue, some kind of a family family issues or family upbringing here, because I've got the 10 of Cups and the Tower here. So I do feel like something in their family that just fell apart here. Could be either with their parents, with their siblings, or just within themselves. So something to do with their family, that something like a huge change just happened to them here. And for those who chose pile number 3, I'm also getting like a third party vibe here. For those of your person who's actually in a relationship with someone, or actually marrying someone here, I do feel like there could be some kind of a separation or breakup coming in here with the 10 of Cups and the Tower card. So I do feel like for those of you who chose pile number 3, and if your person is involving in some kind of a third party situation, like dating someone or actually marrying someone, I do feel like that marriage or that relationship is coming up to an end, because I do feel like lots of conflicts, lots of argument, basically lots of abrupt changes that's coming up into this person's life in terms of family here. And for those of you who chose pile number 3 and are not involved in a third party situation, I do feel like in general they're just having some issues in their family here. This could be either with their parents, or with their sibling kind of thing here. And another scenario that I'm getting here is that they are just like this person might have thought, after separating with you, like things are just going good with themselves, like what they don't realize here, after separating with you here, like they are building up this they thought they have everything they wanted here. They thought they have their dream come true. They thought they have their wish fulfillment here after separating with you. But now this is basically them coming into realization that whatever that they've built up after your separation here is just not real, and whatever they're building up after your separation is basically like not being built into a solid ground. So a lot of things coming up into them at once here, like lots of changes, which is just shaking them to the core here. So I do feel like your person is currently in the process of trying to process of what had happened to them. Like they're basically trying to process this Tower moment that is happening in their life. So all they want to do at this point of time is just focusing up on themselves, focusing up on their career, focusing up on their finances here. With the 6 of Pentacles here, I'm getting that this person could be actually be like trying to reprioritize their life at this point of time here. So I do feel like they're just like trying to, okay, I need to prioritize which one needs my attention the most and which one needs their attention the least here. So I do feel it's going to take a little bit some time for your person to come back towards you here to offer you reconciliation or reunion, but they have thought about that. So they're already putting you in the priority list, but it's just that they're trying to gather up their courage, trying to basically basically just trying to process what had happened, because this is just something that they didn't expect it to come. This is basically something that just like really surprising for them here. All right, as for the timeline, for those who chose pile number 3, I'm getting could be sometime during the fall, because I've got the Page of Pentacles here, sometime during the fall until Taurus next year. So I do feel like sometime during the fall this year until May next year. So it is quite a long gap for those who chose pile number 3, because I do feel like your person is currently going through something really basically this is just like everything in their life is basically coming to crumble down here. So I do feel like you might hear from this person sometime during the fall until May next year. And I do feel like when this person comes towards you, they will be coming up with this Page of Pentacles energy, which is indicating, okay, I want to have a solid new beginning with you here. So again, this is basically indicating that they want to offer you the what they have learned, their lesson here. And I do feel like when this person comes back towards you here for communication, for reconciliation, for reunion, they will also be telling you on what kind of they basically have made a huge mistakes of leaving you, leaving you to have a relationship with another person, or leaving you to marrying another person here, and they will just be letting you know that like all those mistakes are actually coming back towards them, haunting them, and all those stuff here. So yeah, for those who chose pile number 3, I'm getting a little bit quite long reconciliation period here, so sometime during the fall until May next year. All right, thank you so much for those who chose pile number 3. I hope the message resonates with you. If it does, stay tuned for the next part of the series on how you can speed up the reconciliation process or the reunion process. For that, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell so you'll be notified when I'm uploading the next part of the series. And also let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. Alright, so that's it for those who have chose pile number 1 to pile number 3, and I'm going to just give a collective message here if you chose your pile and it actually didn't resonate. So let's see a collective advice. So I'm going to pull a couple of cards as the collective advice here for everyone. Yeah, so the first card that fell here is the Three of Wands, the Justice card. All right. So with this Three of Wands and the Justice card here, this is basically indicating your person is in this energy of waiting for the ships to come in. So I do feel like this is as the collective that your person is actually like gathering up courage, or basically, you know, like this person is just waiting for something. Like this is just like the final push of the universe to come towards you and offer you the reconciliation here. For some of you, this could be something to do with finances, because I've got the King of Pentacles here. So this could be something to do with finances, in a sense that your person could be waiting to get their finances really in a good shape so they can come towards you here. And the next card that I've got here is the Justice card, which is indicating karmic justice will be served in your favor, which is the reconciliation and the reunion here. And then the next card that I've got here is the Death card, which is indicating towards me that definitely a new beginning will be coming up between the two of you here. The bottom of the deck, I've got Two of Swords, which is indicating confusion, and the next card I've got here is the Ace of Cups. So I do feel like this energy could be coming out from your side here, that when this person coming up towards you, you will just be feeling confused, as in you're just unsure, okay, what am I supposed to do? Should I trust them with the offer here, or they're just going to leave me like in the past here. And the next card that I've got for you is the Magician, which is indicating that you have the manifestation power within yourself here. So you need to think, you basically need to pay attention to your mind, pay attention to the thoughts that you're just giving out to the universe here. So if you want the reconciliation to happen faster, again, try to keep positive thinking. And we're going to pull one card regarding the most possible timeline. So the most possible timeline I've got is the Hermit card, and then the Queen of Pentacles, which is indicating towards me sometime during the fall, most likely sometime during the Virgo season, which is mid of August to mid of September. So I do feel like for the collective, the September could be really significant here for reconciliation, for reconnection, or just, you know, like your person reaching out towards you. All right, so that's it for the collective energy reading. Again, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell if the message resonates, so you can be notified when I'm uploading the next part of the series on how you can speed up the reconciliation process. Also, let me know in the comment section on how the message resonates with you. Alright, thank you so much for those who are tuning in for today's pick a card reading. I hope you enjoyed the pick a card reading, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, stay safe, be blessed. Bye bye.